Thank you. It allows for a business district to make improvements, and this is going to modernize the current law. If really we start the modernization, if you look at line 53, it eliminates the municipality and changes it to the tax collector. The reason for that is the tax collector is holding the funds most of the time for most of the municipalities now. So that is that's the first thing, and it says they shall disperse the proceeds of the assessment management group within 30 days after the assessment. At such time of the disbursement, the tax collector shall provide a listing of the property owners and payments amounts, including the date paid. And the tax collector shall provide information upon request by the district related to any unpaid or sold parcels. Then section 2, line 63. So this is a 10-year period, but what they would like to make changes once a year. So what that does is it allows them to have an annual meeting once a year, and allows them to contact all the taxpayers within the district and let them know when the meeting is, and that they are allowed to look at some amendments, and that they can make some changes. Section 4, line 88, 89, 90, those in there. The proceeds pursuant to an approval district plan shall be dispersed by the tax collector and it'll be on an agreed basis schedule. Line 91, they may operate on the calendar year or the same fiscal year of that municipality. So that's what this bill does. The taxpayers within those municipalities are allowed to make some changes and amendment once a year instead of once every 10 years. And that's what the bill does. And it only affects those that live within that business district. And I yield for any questions. Senator Jordan, you're recognized.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. This means after the official pass, they would be have question once a year.
Yes, so the legislation already exists, but they're unable to make amendments and changes to it. So this will allow them to be more flexible to meet the changing business needs year to year.
Sure. Thank you, Mr. Chairman.
Any additional questions? A motion?
Title sufficient, do pass.
You've heard the motion. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
All opposed? I believe the ayes have it. The ayes have it, and that bill will be reported. You have before you, I'm going to skip around a little bit. I'm going to pull up a bill we've already passed, and it's Senate Bill number 2500. This is the encampment bill that we've already dealt with. And there were some changes made in Judge B that I think will make the bill stronger. And the changes were they added some language to allow for mental health, for officers to identify mental health, and to take sometimes folks to a mental health facility. And then we added a reverse repealer in it as well. This is a work in progress. I've met with the chairman in the House on this bill several times. I'm working with mayors across the state, as well as MML, as well as Senator Hickman's got some really good amendments we're going to make on the floor. I would have asked the committee to please, let's move this bill forward so we can get on the floor, make some additional strengthening amendments, and send it to the House. But now I will yield for any questions. This is the same bill we debated in here the other day and passed with those two changes, the mental health change and the reverse repealer. Senator Hickman.
Title sufficient, do pass.
You've heard the motion. Title sufficient, do pass. Committee sub. Any debate? All those in favor? All opposed? I believe the ayes have it. The ayes clearly have it. Next is Senate Bill 2856. This is Senator England's bill. This basically has some of the same code sections that we're already dealing with in the encampment bill. And so he's bringing these titles forward, and this is also a work in progress. This bill is double referred. I've spoken with the chairman and county affairs, and it's dealing with the same issues, guys, that we've been talking about: blighted properties, deteriorating properties. This bill does not have the encampment bills in it, the encampment language, but the same code sections are here. So all parties across the state, everyone concerned, we can come up with a good product that we can all be proud of together. And so what I would like to do with this bill, this is singly referred. I would like someone to make an amendment to add a reverse repealer in it. And I yield for any questions. You've heard the motion. We'll be adding a reverse repealer. All those in favor say aye. Any opposed? The ayes have it. Now we're ready to adopt the committee sub as amended. Yes, sir. I'm sorry, Senator Carter. Yes, sir.
Does this bill require Senator England to keep his yard clean?
I've never seen Senator England's, but I guess we could you could put an amendment in here that you could be the grounds inspector for him if you like, Senator.
I think that would be a good idea, but I'm gonna pass on that amendment, Mr. Chairman. But I do move that we move forward with this bill.
And it's a working process, guys. You'll see this bill again. We'll have a good product. If there aren't any other questions, we have a motion before us. Are there any debate? All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
All those opposed, nay. The ayes clearly have it. I will entertain a motion. Thank you. Yeah, that will be reported.
Just finish up.